Hey, it's MrSupremeJustin bringing you a UU battle. This battle, I can't remember the name, but his link will be in the description. My first time I versed a sand team in UU, so it was a new thing for me. I send out my flag on to start with, and he sends out his donkey just to set up the sand. And I just go for the U-turn, because that's what just get out of there. That's what U-turn does. Anyway, I go into my Nidoqueen, and he just sets up the stealth rocks, those little floating rocks everywhere that hurt you. Anyway, he withdraws, and I set up my toxic spikes, which was very, very, very important in this match. They helped me so much, and now I love these toxic spikes. Mainly because his opponent's team's pretty weak to toxic spikes, because most things touch the ground. Anyway, he taunts me going for another, thinking I'll go for another toxic spike, but I just Dragon Tail him because I really don't want him in here. So he, Donkey gets dragged out again and gets poisoned, and like he's almost throwing up all over the floor now because like this poison's really poisonous. Anyway, I go for the Dragon Tail again, predicting him to go back into Deoxys, and now it's Deoxys is throwing up on the floor, and yeah, then the Dragon Tail comes out, and then the Stoutland comes out, and I was like, oh no, this thing's got like Sand Rush, and it can outspeed everything, it's going to return everything, and I'm going to be screwed. So I go into my Registeel to take the return, which for Registeel, he doesn't take this very well, even if it's not very effective. This still did heaps to a Registeel. Yeah, so right now I go for my Stealth Rocks after he gets poisoned. He withdraws, and now I go for my Stealth Rocks, and he goes back into the Deoxys to probably now try to set up layers of spikes or whatever he wanted to do with the screens. I wasn't sure at the time. Anyway, after he gets the leftover recovery and I get my leftover recovery and he gets poisoned, all this super long stuff happening, I switch out and go into my Weavile to get rid of this Deoxys because I really, really hate Deoxys defense. You probably know that by now. Anyway, he sets up his first layer of spikes, and after I get buffed by Sandstorm, and then he gets buffed by Sandstorm, gets leftovers, yes, leftovers, and then poison, yeah, he withdraws, but I go for Pursuit, getting my prediction pants on there, and take him out, because, like, that's what I do, my Wifi does, and then I lose health from Life Orb, and then I get buffed from Sandstorm, and now I'm losing so much health. Anyway, I wasn't sure if this Heracross was Bandit or Scarf, so I decided to stay in, because nothing really can take it. Close combat, except for my Nidoqueen, but I didn't want him to lose health much now. But because he outsped me, I can tell he's Scarfed, so that was pretty useful. Anyway, he's getting buffed by Sandstorm and getting poison damage, slowly losing some health. I send him my Nidoqueen now, knowing I can take a few close combats, and he sends his Azelf, and right here when we're talking, I go for Fire Blast and take a hefty chunk off him. And on the chat, he was like saying, I switch out, predicting like a Psychic or a Psyshock, depending what he had. And after I get spikes, and then he goes for Psyshock, and in the chat he's like, oh no, now I'm locked into Psyshock, oh no, like being pretty obvious that he was lying. So I was guessing that he's Expert Belt, so I decided to stay in, seeing what it was, because this Registeel is especially defensive. I take that okay, even though it's super effective, and I thunder away this thing, so now I'm going to be faster and I can take it out, which is very, very, very useful, because this Azelf would have done quite a, not a lot, but was pretty annoying. So Iron Head just to take it out, because I'm pure skill, not really. Anyway, after I get leftovers, he sends back in his Drill, which Heracross, and now I just have to leave him in for Death Order, because I do not want my Nidoqueen to lose any more health from close combat, and also want him to lose some more health from Sandstorm and Poison, because this thing's pretty annoying because I can't outspeed it. So I go back into my Nidoqueen knowing I can take CC, and he withdraws, and as I go for the Earth Power, because now his Azelf is dead, I can hit everything on his team. And this donkey won't take that Earth Power, will take the Earth Power, but the poison would bring him down so low, which is pretty annoying, but I am faster, so I can just take him out second Earth Power. And after I get my Black Sludge recovery, he goes back into Stoutland, and I was like very scared now, because he could like do late game sweeping. He returns me, I thought, oh no, I'm dead. But I actually took that a lot better than I thought. This is like and that crit actually mattered heaps. Sorry, lost trail of thought back then, but that crit mattered so much in this game. This game would have went a lot differently at the end if I didn't get that crit, and he was real annoyed because he could have been like hurting everything on my team with that return, but I could have taken that with a priority or move I have on one of my guys. Can't really remember right now. It was a little while ago I did this battle, and then he got really annoyed that that Aqua Jet didn't kill because like huge power and everything, and he knows he's screwed now because so he just forfeits, even though he did have his Heracross left, but he was going to die from Sandstorm and Spikes and Stealth Rock. So yeah, good game for him and me. Yeah, that's right now. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. Later.